And off we go once again, ladies and gentlemen, in EBR 105. From 0 to 100 kilometers per hour, or from 0 to 60 miles per hour. Do you know how fast this vehicle can accelerate? What do you think? Place your bets, please. Place your bets, please. Okay, no more bets. Let's go back into that acceleration clip, and I'm going to add timer to the screen. Let's go. And done. 1.867 seconds. And we are at 100 kilometers per hour exactly. I went over this little clip frame by frame. 1.867 seconds. So let's say we can actually say it can go faster than the expected acceleration from 0 to 60 miles per hour in TESLA Roadster that might be able to do it in 1.9 seconds when it finally comes out. We have to wait for it, guys. But we have EBR 105 in World of Tanks that can do it even faster in 1.867 seconds, and it can do it while it is on the sand. So simply imagine what EBR 105 is capable of doing on, for example, the special drag race strip with special coating. Yeah. Anyway, guys, EBR 105, before it was like nerfed, or before it was balanced, before it was tuned. I had this battle saved up. I simply wasn't able to record it before today. So huge shout out to Feuerball Junge, which should mean Fireball Kid or Young Fireball or something like that. Sorry if I pronounce it wrong, but Feuerball Junge sent me 2 battles using email from the test server. I wanted to show you this battle because it quite clearly shows what this vehicle is capable of doing, how good of a support vehicle it can be, how annoying it can be, and how important mobility is, how important repositioning is. It can do all that and really, really well. And of course, Feuerball Junge was playing this battle just perfectly as well. Aiming was good. Luck sometimes was not the best because H round didn't go in. I think he hit the other EBR 105's gun for no damage whatsoever. And team is not doing super hot as well, losing this battle 3-7. But this battle gets a lot more interesting. So this is the main reason why I wanted to show you this battle today, despite Wargaming rebalancing this tank a bit already. But it really doesn't matter in this battle, or it really wouldn't matter in this battle, because how it handles the overall mobility, sneakiness and annoyingness is still going to be the same. So while Feuerball Junge is circling that Badger 25T to death, he's chasing that Badger 25T to death, who is most likely reloading. I am quickly going to let you know what Wargaming did to EBR 105 in the test server version 2, just in case you haven't seen one of my previous episodes. So it cannot go over 100 kilometers per hour anymore. They nerfed the top speed into rapid mode with the best top speed mode by 10 kilometers per hour from 105 to 95 kilometers per hour. Top speed and reverse speed in the cruise mode with the best maneuverability from 75 to 70, so only 5 kilometers per hour nerf, and they changed the reverse speed into rapid mode from 75 to 70 as well. And they also made the engine a bit weaker from 820 horsepower engine down to 750 horsepower engine, which is going to affect the acceleration, climbing speed and stuff like that a bit, but just a tad, a little bit. So overall it really is not going to make too much of a difference. The playstyle is still going to be the same, and overall tank is going to be the same. And wow, what a leading, what a patient sniping came over here by Feuerball Junge. A beautiful shot. And team finally is equal. 9-9, score is 9-9, even after we lost our object 430U to the enemy object 432. No more HE rounds left anymore, so APCR has to go into that FE4005, doing some tricks, backwards driving, like really good vehicle handling over here. And he really does have to move like a Mick Jagger, because enemy team has 3 FE4005s still alive. If one of those FE4005s is simply going too far towards Feuerball, then he is going to be dead. But doing some good sniping while staying hidden, camo value on all those wheeled vehicles is really good. By the way, guys, which wheeled vehicle, if you have destined to mount on the test server, which wheeled vehicle is your favorite? Like tier 8, maybe lower tiers, tier 6, tier 7, tier 8, tier 9, tier 10. We have quite a few wheeled vehicles on the test server. My favorite at the moment, I have to say, is tier 8. Yeah, I think so. Tier 8 Panhard AML Lynx 6x6, followed closely by EBR 105, his tier 10 one. Because tier 10 has punchy gun, really awesome H round with 105mm of penetration. I really didn't think much about EBR 90, tier 9 wheeled vehicle, maybe because of the matchmaking. Of course, when they come out, I have to play them on the test server as well. Then I can give you my final verdict, my final opinion about every single vehicle. Because on the test server, sometimes testing is kind of frustrating, kind of limited, so many trolling around. At the moment, it is actually starting to calm down a bit, so I might have to make my review 2.0 as well about every single wheeled vehicle, so you know what you can expect. You have a bit better idea what you can expect from all those wheeled vehicles, and this is why I am over here, to save you a lot of time. What I mean by that is maybe those vehicles are not for you, and hopefully you can figure it out watching my episodes, so I save you a lot of grinding time. A nice high roll as well, by the way. Enemy object 432 has been destroyed, and score once again is equal 12 to 12. But that chat 25T needs 2 more shots, quick auto aim, yet another high roll, and FE405 was able to pick up the kill. But to continue my previous thought, my previous sentence, Lynx 6x6 tier 8 might be my favorite one because it has really awesome mobility. Even after some nerfs, it still keeps its 80 km per hour rapid mode top speed, but reverse speed is not the same anymore. In the reverse speed, it can go up to 60 km per hour backwards only. Yeah, I said only up to 60 backwards. But it gets the same gun as tier 9 with just slightly worse penetration. I think it was 183mm of penetration versus 185mm of penetration on tier 9. And so it gets the same 90mm gun. Mobility is awesome, maneuverability is awesome. I simply like it more tier by tier. I would rather play with Lynx 6x6 in tier 8 and maybe even in tier 9 battles for better experience and credits and stuff like that. Then I would play with EBR 90 in tier 9 battles, for example. And I really do not want to face the tier 10s in EBR 90. So this is just my opinion at the moment, but it may change when I finally get those vehicles, when I finally unlock them, and when I see the final version of every single wheeled vehicle. So stay tuned for that, guys. And as I said before, if you have played with any of those wheeled vehicles, please let me know which one is your favorite from the test server at least. But now let's go back into the battle, because there are only 2 more vehicles left to destroy, FE405 and Jagdpanzer E100. Well, now there is only 1 enemy vehicle left to destroy, Jagdpanzer E100. So favorable, Junge was actually able to do it. Close to 7,000 damage done in full tier 10 battle. Close to 7,000 damage done. Yeah, and let's be honest over here, it was one of the best maps for this vehicle, and now it is simply like taking a candy from the gate, because Jagdpanzer E100 is never going to outmaneuver EBR 105. Especially in the position where he is at the moment, and Jagdpanzer E100 knows it, exactly knows it. Gorilla 15 is trying to get the kill, seems like he doesn't find an angle, and he actually found an angle, but he bounced off. He bounced off, and FE405 took the blind shot because he wasn't able to see him. But this battle is over 7,000, close to 8,000 damage done in EBR 105 in full tier 10 battle once again, guys. But guess what? It still wasn't good enough battle to get an ace tanker. First class, high caliber and Confederate for the medals, by far the most damage done in the game, 7,823 damage done, 4 kills, 1,182 raw experience. A nice gap in the team as well, second place goes to FE425 with under 3,000 damage. On the enemy side, well played to the Badger 25T, over 6,000 damage. 27 shots fired, 25 hits and 18 penetrations. Yeah, APCR doesn't have the best penetration, especially in full tier 10 battles. This is where the standard APCR rounds are going to struggle in full tier 10 battles with only 190 millimeters of penetration. It is lower than all the tier 8 mediums and heavy tanks get, for example. And some damage to his assistants, 7 kilometers traveled, 7.5 kilometers traveled, and without premium account, he wasn't able to make profit in this game. Yeah, this is the economy in World of Tanks at the moment. So EBR 105, before it was rebalanced a bit, but I would say it still doesn't change the overall meta or the overall playstyle of EBR 105, and it still plays the same, especially on such an open maps like Sand River. I think it was Sand River East. By the way, guys, if you have any awesome battles, any more awesome battles featuring wheeled vehicles, I am especially looking for those battles where you were able to destroy some artilleries as well. Then please send them in to desmoments@gmail.com. You can upload those battles to desgames.whatrecord.com, and you can share the link, because I am trying to make one compilation episode featuring some really crazy and awesome arty rushes or arty kills on the test server with wheeled vehicles. I don't know what comes out of it, if I'm ever going to release it, but we'll see. Anyway, I thank you for tuning in. I hope you enjoyed today's episode. I catch you next time with something else. Stay awesome, take care, and bye.